This is a comprehensive guide to the unique challenges of selling a hoarded home in San Diego County. I'm Ashley Rivera. I'm a real estate agent here in San Diego County, and I work with probate and trust help. We specialize in helping estate representatives with selling probate properties and trust properties. Selling a hoarded home in San Diego presents unique challenges. For executors, administrators, and trustees, there's always an emotional component when a loved one has passed and left you to handle the estate. With a hoarded home, there may be more emotional challenges, simply because you are now faced with all of the things that your loved one has collected. We always start with an assessment. We'll go into the home and help you determine what the best plan of action is for handling the items that have been hoarded. We actually have a property that we are helping with currently that is local, and the property has a lot of items that are relatively new and can be resold. However, there's so many of them that it's just not feasible for the executor who lives in another state to help handle that. To help that executor, we went into the home, took photos of the scene and sent those off to a few of our vendors to find out, could we have them come in and clear out the property for a minimal fee to our client. We began with an estate sale company who saw our photos and told us it was just too much stuff and that that property was going to have to go for a buyout. So we then called our buyout company, and they came in and gave us a quote. We actually had two companies come in and give quotes simply because we wanted to make sure that we were getting the best possible price for our client. The secondary company that we chose to come in and view the property was going to charge about $8,000 to do a clear out. But our typical vendor was only going to charge $2,200. So we presented both of these offers to our client, who went with the $2,200 offer. Then that company came in and began the clean out process. Depending on the extent of the hoard, this could take quite a while. This particular scenario took about 3 weeks to complete. Once they came in and they had cleared out the property, it was completely empty. And now we're able to move forward with deciding what the next step will be for that home. You may find that if you're responsible for a hoarded home, you may want to do some cost-effective repairs. But that's entirely based on the condition of the home and how much it will cost you, and you're not going to know that until that property has been emptied. This is because underneath the hoard, there could be unknown damage. There could be water damage, there could be structural damage, and we don't really know until we get in there and have everything removed. So, after decluttering, you've done your assessments, you've decided what repairs you want to have handled, and you'll have a company come in and help handle those repairs. Once we've talked about possible repairs and we've given you some suggestions, we will then contact our vendors and have them come in and get quotes. And you, as the representative of the estate, will then make those decisions as to what repairs will be handled. A lot of times this has to do with funding for what is available to the estate. It might be that we do some basic repairs and choose not to completely renovate the home, as this is a very costly task. At a minimum, we always recommend cleaning the property. This would include a window company coming in and cleaning the windows, and then just a general cleaning of the home. And this can itself cost a little bit of money, but will make a huge difference as to how the buyers will view the property. Once the property has been cleaned and possible repairs have been done, we'll come in and we'll do some basic soft staging. This will include putting some towels in the bathrooms, maybe putting up some curtains, changing out shower curtains, adding some touches to the kitchen to kind of brighten the space and allow buyers to see what that home can be. The goal of staging is to allow buyers to visualize the property's potential. Once we've reached this point and we've decided whether we're doing repairs, whether we've had the property cleaned, then we will go ahead and help you determine the pinpoint pricing. This will be completely based on the condition of the home. And if you'd like to sell as is, we can do that too. The strategies for marketing the property with a home that has a lot of personal property can vary greatly depending on what the condition of the home is when you go to sell. If we've chosen to make repairs, we will then put the property on the market and market to as many buyers as possible. However, if you choose to put the property on the market as is, we will still market to conventional buyers, traditional buyers that is, but we will also market to our list of about 80 investment companies who can come in and do all the repairs on the properties on their own. This removes that responsibility from you as the seller, the executor, administrator, or trustee, and puts that on them so that you don't have to handle that particular scenario if you don't want to. Navigating the sale of a hoarded home has so many complexities to it, and you, as the executor, administrator, or trustee, are faced with a lot of them. But know that with us on your team, you won't have to face them alone. Selling a hoarded home can take longer than a traditional sale, simply because clearing out a property takes time. Preparing for repairs takes time. Making decisions about what you're going to do with this home takes time. We, as your representation, can be flexible and navigate the process with you so that you don't have to try and make all these decisions without all the facts. We believe that when you have all the facts, you'll make the best choices for the estate. Quick story, a few years ago, we had a property in Poway that was hoarded to the ceiling. It was so hoarded that there were only paths for us to walk through to get around the home. We sold that home to an investor with all the items in it, after we had a company come in and sort through all of the items looking for anything of value for the family. During that sorting through of the items, there were 2 safes that were found, and once those safes were opened, there was $3,000 in the safes for the family, for the estate to then have. And we prevented the loss of that by simply having a company come in and sort through all the items, but leaving them in the home for the investors to then deal with. We have covered some of the challenges associated with navigating a hoarded home here in San Diego County. By considering these steps and approaching this process with patience and professionalism, we can help you to navigate the unique challenges associated with preparing a hoarded home in San Diego County for sale. Thank you for watching. Please remember to like, subscribe, and don't forget to hit the bell button. We have lots of videos coming and lots of videos to share. Have a great day.